to another episode of, I always forget what we're calling this, Chuck. I'm here with Chuck Goodrow from East Coast Hour. What are we calling this now?
Entertainment Weekly.
Entertainment Weekly. All things East Coast. And for those of you just tuning in, Chuck and I came up with the grand idea that where he's got his pulse on it, it just makes sense for us to team up. So without further ado, sir, you sent me a note earlier to say, I don't know if I'd have anything, and all of a sudden you do. So let's go.
I do. I got quite the list for you here, Sean. We're looking at Charlie Acord, who's just recently announced that he's going to be part of the showcase performance lineup for Music Nova Scotia Week, which is taking place in Wolfville, Nova Scotia. That's coming up between November 7th and the 10th. He's going to be joining some others like Braden Lamb, Campbell and Johnston, Joe H. Henry, Elise Aaron, the John Hines Trio, among others, and a group who will be showcased on East Coast Hour next week. So looking forward to that. That group is Davaro. They're going to be on episode number 17. They're going to be there as part of the showcase performances. You can get more information about Nova Scotia Music Week at their website, Nova Scotia, that's nsmusic.ca. The Fabulously Rich, they're a tragically hip tribute band. They're going to be performing at the Bredor Lakes Inn in St. Peters, coming up on July 12th. And now, I'm currently giving away 2 free tickets to that event on East Coast Hour, episode number 16. The Fabulously Rich recently performed in Port Hawkesbury, and I'm told it was an amazing evening. Their show in St. Peters will begin at 7 p.m., and if you're looking for tickets, you can call the Bredor Lakes Inn to reserve your tickets. Now, the Right Swipes, they're going to be making their very first visit to the Roxbury. That's coming up June 21st and 22nd. Each show those evenings is running from 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. It's free cover charge, 19 years of age and over, obviously. But you can follow Roxbury on Instagram at RoxburyHFX. Zachary Miller is going to be performing at the Crows Brewing Big Country. That's coming up on Brunswick Street in Halifax. June 28th, the doors there will open up at 7:30, so check out Zach Miller. I showed him up on East Coast Hour as well at one of his performances. Just recently, I got some information from Ted Simmons. He's going to be releasing a new single. That's coming up on June 21st. He's going to be at Bearley's along with the Bare Bones Blues Band, and that's happening again on June 21st. You can get more information about that on Ted's website at www.tedsimmonsmusic.com. Now, where Ted sent the information to is I've posted up and shared with the artists a link that they can send all of their events, all their activities, anything personal in their lives they have going on that they want to let the viewers know about as we share East Coast Weekly or Entertainment Weekly. People have been sharing, artists have been sharing what they're up to and their different events. So thank you to Ted for doing that and sharing information with us. The Bruce Guthrow Songwriters Circle, that's happening on June 22nd at Casino Nova Scotia in Halifax in the Bruce Guthrow Theatre. It's going to be hosted by his son, Dylan Guthrow, and he'll be joined by East Coast artists Bria Isabel, Carlton Stone, and Dave Sampson. Tickets are available at ticketmaster.ca, and the show begins at 7 p.m. The Alderney Landing Rock the Harbour Classic Rock Festival is happening from August 16th to the 18th in Dartmouth. There are some big name performers that are all lined up for that weekend. August 16th is going to kick off with Doug and the Slugs, Aldo North and Glass Tiger. As well, the 17th is going to see Titan, Haywire, Chilliwack, and 5440 take the stage. And then wrapping up the weekend, we'll see Razor Boy, Barney Bentall and the Legendary Hearts, Headpins, and Nazareth is going to be performing for crowds. Now, Rock the Harbour is a 19 years of age and over event. A physical government ID is going to be required for entry. It's an outdoor event, and it's going to operate rain or shine. You can take in 1 sealed water bottle is allowed, and there's going to be a water filling station on site. And you also can take umbrellas, just in case you're going to need it. See all the rules for attending and get some ticket information by visiting their website, rocktheharbour.ca. Far Out Fest is happening July 26th and 27th with artists like Faultline, Poison Cherry, Michelle Ryder and Side Hustle, Ate and Jax, Andre Petitpas and the Giants, and many more. That's proving to be a great event. I know you've talked about that a couple of times, Sean, letting people know that event is happening. It's planned to be what they're considering a weekend of music and good times, and it's happening at Metegan Station in Nova Scotia. Check out their website at faroutfestival.ca. Jacqueline Reinhardt has just released her summer tour schedule. She's been a feature on East Coast Hour, and she has a busy schedule lined up for her for the summer around New Brunswick. She's starting off on June the 27th. She's going to be in Fredericton, and St. John for the rest of June. Then in July, she's hitting Alma. She's also going to be in Quispam-Sis, in Woodstock, and then in July as well, she's going to be hitting Norton. In August, she's playing Rothsay, New Brunswick. She's going to be at the Larley Creek Hullabaloo. I talked about that before on East Coast Hour. That's happening coming up on August the 7th in Perth. She's also going to be in Moncton, Hampton, and again back in Moncton to wrap up her schedule in August. Now, I'm sure those probably aren't her only dates, but you can check out more for Jacqueline. Just search her out on the social media platforms, Jacqueline Reinhardt Music. Now, I want you to tune into East Coast Hour beginning Sunday, June 16th, which was just very recently, to find out the winners of the prize packs for the Boxcar Country Music Festival. I had teamed up with Boxcar and the Rockwood Park Campground in St. John, New Brunswick, to offer up 3 huge prizes, each one of them valued at $630. Pairs of weekend passes, weekend tenting sites. Matthew Holmes of Truro was one of the winners already, and the remaining 2 are going to be announced during episode 16. So tune in to find out who is going to win those extra prize packs. Last bit of information I want to be able to share with you, if I can turn my page, get those stubby fingers going on, is just a reminder to check out East Coast Hour on YouTube for your episodes of the weekly show. You can watch the videos East Coast artists have shared with me and have put their hard work and effort into. East Coast Hour provides a venue for East Coast artists to share their videos and what they're up to. So join me over on YouTube, East Coast Hour, and join us weekly for Entertainment Weekly with Sean and I.
Quick little shout out. So on Rimshots to Sean, we're giving away, been doing it monthly, Rock the Harbor tickets. And it's very simple. You subscribe to the channel. If you're already subscribed, you're halfway there. Give a shout out to a band, and we get you in the draw. And you can do that as many times as you like. And I want to give a shout out to Far Out Fest because we're going back for, we didn't go last year, but we're back this year. And it's an absolutely amazing time. They do a great job down there. So thanks for mentioning that. And our first festival, first up is really soon, is Truck 7, which is another fantastic festival. So lots of stuff on the go. And Chuck, you're always the man with all the info, and it's great.
Do my best. Thanks a lot, Sean.
Peace, guys. See you next week.